impressions on the game?
What's exciting, we're scoring goals, and that's what we're looking for. We've only had the team together for about a week, and I asked them, let's make sure we keep improving on certain things that we've been working on. I thought tactically we were sound, and we're making some very good runs in the attack in third. We were dangerous. We've been playing somewhat of a low pressure and try not to allow them to come through the midfield. We allow them to have as much possession as they wanted in their half, which creates space for us in behind the defense, something that we've been also working on because of the speed we have up top and from the back this year. And then you've got players like Camille, which I think she's one of the best midfielders in the world. I mean, she's just controls the tempo of that game and really links up with the forwards and the back line tremendously. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, I actually told her today that, you know, I saw her play a few times when she played against us, but I wasn't paying that much attention because I'm worrying a little bit more about my team. And now watching her play and having her in practice for a week, I'm excited with the opportunity of working with her and looking forward to a good relationship here with her and helping her develop as a player.
One of the players that looked really good today was Allie Riley out on the wing, and also her and Candace Wilson on the other wing. I mean, you effectively got 8 offensive-minded players on the field in that starting lineup today. Can you focus a little bit on Allie Riley and how she did?
Allie is exactly what we thought she was when we drafted her. It's just the speed and that she provides in the attacking third and in the defensive. I mean, no one beats her. And we're out here in the as the coaching staff, we're like, go ahead, take her on. Try to take her on, because we want players to try to take her on. She has that speed to keep up with them, then takes the ball and does a good job distributing, which is something we're going to keep working with her on. But we're excited to see that she does a good job keeping the ball for us. It's not just an athlete, she's also a soccer player. And she's playing on the left side, which is not necessarily her strongest side. She's much stronger on the right side, but she's been very good for us. And Candace Wilson, we all know that she's got amazing speed and just she's a great athlete, but she's been away from the game for about 8 months or so, and technically she's a little rough. I mean, and she knows that, and we're just going to have to keep working with her where she feels more comfortable with the ball at her feet. And then also just tactically, her defensively, she's, again, being out of the game for quite some time. We just need to work with her on making sure she knows where she is on the field. But yeah, I mean, our attack was good. Our back line, I was happy with the way Rachel and Candace have been really coming together and communicating with each other and leading that back line, which is extremely important for us. And things are falling into place. And you think about this, we haven't even added Marta to the puzzle. You add that to it, and it might be interesting.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. I mean, you bring Marta in, you've got 3 forwards that you started the game with tonight that are doing very well. Someone's unfortunately dropping to the bench in that equation. But how exciting is it going to be?
That's a good problem to have. That's definitely a good problem to have, because even right now we started with those 3 forwards, and I thought Millie was excellent, but she was the first forward we pulled out. And Kiki Bosiha has been exceptional for the last week and a half or so with us, and we brought her in with the thought of putting her as a holding mid, but she's done so well up top, and you can see she holds the ball. She's got that power. She can also take players on, and it's nice mix to have, because Melbritt has a little bit more of that breakaway speed and to get in behind the defense, and Kiki holds the ball, and it's a little bit more of a post-up player, which is going to be important when we have some of those players away for our international call-ups, like Sink, and because I think Sink is somewhat similar to Kiki too. So we've just got a nice mix, a nice balance, and it will be interesting to see who the top 3 will be. But that's great. I mean, you want that competition practice every day, and it's what's going to make them better.
You mentioned having the speed to get behind the defense. You had a lot of that going on tonight. Was that something that you told the team ahead of time, that you wanted to see them make those runs and see if you could get behind and create problems for TEPCO?
No, definitely. Just because we've been working on that throughout the week, because we most likely will play that style throughout the season. making it difficult for other teams to get in behind us. If they have possession in front of us, okay, that's not a problem. They go into the midfield. And I don't think there will be any team in the league that's better than this team technically. How clean they are and receiving the ball, passing, receiving. What they lack is some of those athletes in the attacking third that can break you down. So, I mean, some of the WPS will obviously present those challenges, but we, as long as we could keep them and work on knowing when to step in and win the ball in the midfield, and when we did that, breaking out. And as we get better, it's understanding when to break and get in behind them and when to keep possession, because we can't just always go if it's not on. And when we rushed it, which we did several times in the first half and throughout the game actually, but that comes with practice, when we rushed it, that's when we would give it away immediately, and that's something that we've kind of been stressing to them. It's extremely important. You work hard defensively to win it. You can't just give it right back. So now, if you're taking your chances to go forward because it's on, okay, we'll take our chances like that. But yeah, we've been working on that, and I think it's only going to get better. I mean, I'm going to have to go back to this, but you add Marta to it, that's that much more speed. And I think she'll probably be our fastest player on the team, on this team, and we've got quite a bit of speed as is. So put her into the mix, and yeah, we're going to be even more dangerous. But hopefully everyone can, play well together with her, and time will tell.
You happy so far with the team chemistry, the communication that's going on? Is everybody on the same page with your game plan on and off the field?
Very much so. It's probably one of the things I think most pleased about is how well this group has come together. I think last year as a coaching staff, we could have done a better job in bringing the team together, and I think this year, no, we've learned from our mistakes last year. This group has really come to understand what we're trying to do as a coaching staff, and what we're trying to build here as more than a team. It's just a family, and where we care about each other, and you can see it in practice and out here on the field, how they're communicating with each other, how they're helping each other on and off the field, and I think that's extremely important for us to be successful. And the players are talking about it too. They're just like, it's different. They feel it, they see it, and now it's, can we keep it up and maintain this for the next 6-7 months? Because it's not just good enough to do it now, the first few weeks. I think last year we started off in a good spot, and a few things happened in between. So now it's, can we learn from our mistakes and make sure we keep it up for the next 6-7 months?
My last question, and a quick one. Chilly night out here in Danville, a preseason game. Really nice crowd out here. How encouraging was that for you and the players?
Very much so. I told them I was living vicariously through them because I wanted to go out and play. The first thing I told them over there was, I'm jealous. They're out here. It was beautiful. It was before the sun had gone down, so you could see them in the hills, the atmosphere, the fans right around the field. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And then I'm like, well, actually it does. When we're in the finals in front of 20,000, it'll get better than that. But this is why you play the game, and they love it, and it's just great atmosphere. I'm thankful that we're playing here in Danville, and this is a great facility for us to train for these next few months, and they've been very good to us. And I just told them relax, enjoy it, and just keep getting better.
All right.